and I didn't have time to go and look for it.
So there it stayed.
So there it stayed, yeah.
No doubt someone had seen it there for ages and ages and then thought, that's not going anywhere, I think that.
Yeah, probably in Sammy Miller's workshop now.
Yeah. And you had another brother, Peter, he didn't
No, he was much older, and he didn't, when he got demobbed, he got married, and, well, I think he got married before he got demobbed. He wasn't interested in bikes at all.
Yeah. And so, Pop obviously used to go along and ride. He, as you mentioned before, he went a few times as the, what did you call the lead person? Was it club captain?
Well, he was the club captain.
Yeah.
And they had a rule there, you weren't allowed to pass a club captain unless he gave you the go-ahead signal. If you did pass it, you'd find a shilling that went into club funds for Christmas and whatnot. And the old man would go like that, and if you could catch him, good luck.
Is that right? He used to go.
I suppose he thought, well, this is the last chance I got.
Yeah.
And he used to go like all buggery. I've seen him, he passed us coming back from Exeter in the deep snow, and it was snowing on the way home, and he'd been down to meet us at the end of the, and it was just coming down really thick, and it was deep on the road. And he come, and I had a cycle on, and he come flying past, and I thought, silly old buggy, you're going to fall off, but he never. But he did fall off once or twice. We went to a committee meeting at Plug Hammond's place at Norfolk, and I went on back of the old man, you know.
Game?
Yeah. Oh, he was all right.
I'd never go on the back of my old man.
No, I don't blame you. You'd never get the chance. Anyway, on the way home, it was discovered it was black ice. We went down, zoom, and we got, didn't get hurt, we weren't going very fast anyway. Got back up and got on, and come up to traffic lights. A bloke on an old BSA, well not old BSA, a BSA come roaring up, and I said to the old man, here, watch this. And he pulled up alongside of us, and stopped. I thought, oh, what a disappointment, you know. So that was it. And the lights changed, and off he went, and he got to the middle of the road, the crossroad, and down he went. It was black ice, he couldn't seen it. And he went flying, zoomed down the road. Well, we saw he was all right. There had been a big accident outside London Airport, so we had to go in and come round one of the perimeter roads to come out past the accident. And I kept panicking because I thought, oh, the old man's a bit short, you know. Anyway, we got home. Still here to talk about it.
About a time overtaking a bus, I didn't talk about.
We'd been on a run down to Hayling Island, and we were so and got your mum on the back, and I don't know if anybody knows it, but coming across, we used to go across what they called the Blasted Heath, was Heathland, and the coaches used to come and they used to park, if there was any room they'd park on the opposite side, because you could park any side of the road, face whichever way you want. And I was just about to pass this bloody coach, and he shot across to the right while I braked, and I just hit him in the bum. And the number plate used to just stick out a little bit at the front of the bike, and it just curled it round as I went up to him. And of course I called him a thing or two, you know. Oh, you bloody motorcyclist, you've only just learned, I've been driving for 40 years.
Yeah. So that doesn't change either.
And he said, and I put my hand out the window, and everybody in the bus said, yeah, we saw him put his hand out the window. They were all watching the driver, bloody hell they were.
And
that was quite a shock.
Yeah. And there was another story about an event that you went on, or there was some other bikes broken down and some model bike was pulling a sidecar and then...
Oh, yeah. Well, Con was one of these that try anything, and he tried to do away with the oil tank, the Harley oil tank, and fill it with petrol. So he made another oil tank and put it down below. But he made the pipes too small. So he'd been on a club run somewhere, or been on some distance away. And the thing had seized up because it wasn't getting enough oil. So he managed to get back home and he called a neighbour of his who'd got a square 4, aerial square 4. And he said, oh yeah, all right, well, I'll come and we'll tow it in. So just as they were about to go, Cliff Davey, one of our friends, he's dead now, poor bugger. Anyway, he said, I'll come with you just for the ride. Okay, they went for the ride, and the square aerial pulling, it burnt the clutch out. So there's 2 of them stuck there. So Cliff says, where's the rope? Tied, he's solo on a 750, tied 2 sidecar outfits and pulled them all the way home. No trouble at all. Yeah. You wouldn't believe it these days, but
yeah,
it's just chomp, chomp, chomp. And I tried pulling a bike once, a sidecar outfit, and you try and turn and you go in a straight line.
Yeah, not an easy task.
It's not, no, not on a rope.
Yeah, and when the club formed, how did you come about the name? Because I noticed in one of the letters from the Harley factory, they suggest that perhaps you could include the name Roamers or Ramblers or Rovers or something. So you obviously added in the Riders. Is that?
Yeah, well, committee members and it finished up as Riders. Well, you know, we don't want to be Roamers or.
No.
This is a one-off club.
Sounds too much like people walking through paddocks.
Yeah. So we called it Harley Davidson Riders Club.
Yeah.
And somebody said, yeah, but that only covers, we call it the Harley Davidson Riders Club of Great Britain.
Yeah, okay. And that badge on your shirt that you're wearing there, that's obviously from the early days?
That's a copy of the early.
Yep.
We had them made aluminium ones for fit on the bike. We also had the buttonhole ones, about 3/4 of an inch diameter, I suppose. Same thing.
Yeah.
And still going now.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, because that shirt is from...
This is from the 60th anniversary.
Yeah.
Presented to me.
Yes, go on, tell us.
Well, I went to pay there. It's got stalls there and everything, you know. And I'd just done the presentation of the prizes for the Jim Garner and whatnot that was there. I went to buy one from the stall. 16 trophies I did. Then they said, okay, thanks very much. The stall was open, so I went to get one of these. I saw people with them and fronted up. There's a crowd there, so I was trying to get through, and they let him through, and they let me through. And I said, I'll have one of those. How much? On the house.
fly away now, fly away now, fly away.